Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Bailey, and I am back with episode 6 of the Book Buzz, and I am very excited today. My guest is Julia.
Hello.
And hello, Julia. How are you doing?
I am doing good.
Good. And I know before we start, Julia has a special announcement she would like to make. So go
It's
ahead.
my mother's birthday today, so I would like to say happy birthday to her. And my grandpa has spinosis, but he's coming to visit us today, and I hope he feels better because he's going to celebrate my birthday and my mom's birthday.
That's awesome. So he had surgery, and he's recovering now, and this is the first time you're going to see him since the surgery. Yeah. That is awesome. Well, what a great message to share. And I'm also excited for you to share your book today because it's a really funny book.
And I have another special trinket in here.
You do? Yes, if you can see, Julia has some green in her hair. It is creepy underwear green, so that is just perfect for this book. So this book is hilarious. Tell me what you liked about it, Julia.
I liked about in the pictures he has different expressions.
Yes, like this one.
He's so happy.
He has his creepy underwear, and he's so happy to have it.
Yes.
Does he stay that way the whole time?
No,
No, he doesn't.
I wouldn't either.
You wouldn't either? Yeah, his underwear is kind of creepy. It's kind of scary. We can see throughout the book, if you look at the pictures, you can see the illustrations change. I know you love this one, Julia.
I know. The creepy pair of underwear is kind of making him like a silly face, and look at Jasper. Of course, in the beginning of the book, there is one thing I noticed.
What's that?
He thinks it's a big rabbit, so he doesn't want to have anything that baby rabbits do have. Like, since his mom said that that the underwear might be too creepy, he said that he should have it because he's a grown-up rabbit. And
So he was trying to prove he wasn't scared of like the dark and scary underwear,
yeah.
but then he still was a little scared.
Yeah, and there's also a last page, which was very surprising to me when I first heard the book from my teacher, Miss Hendrick. I'm in 3rd grade. This one. He's finally happy at the end. He used all his allowance, and he bought the creepy underwear, and it is so creepy.
Now, have you read, and this book is by Aaron Reynolds, illustrated by Peter Brown, and they have another book with Jasper, Creepy Carrots. Have you read that one?
No, I have not read that book.
Okay, that would be a great one to put on your to-read list, right? Because if you
Yes.
like this one, you will really like that one. Awesome. I love that book, too. And would love to know, what are you reading during independent reading time, Julia?
I am reading the Anderson Fairy Tales, and my friend Jonathan drew that little sloth for me. And right now I'm on to the Snow Queen in 7 stories.
So is this book a collection of fairy tales, or is it just one fairy tale?
It's tons of it's got tons and tons
Okay.
of these stories. There's The Emperor's New Suit, The Princess and the Pea, The Steadfast Tin Soldier, Thumbelina, Jack and the Dord, The Little Mermaid, Holger Danske, The Nightingale,
Nightingale, yeah.
and The Snow Queen, which I'm reading, and the Ugly Duckling is next.
So this is a whole collection of stories. And do you like that? Do you like having a collection of stories in a book instead of one long story?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause
And do you have a favorite so far that you've read, a favorite fairy tale from the book that you've read so far, from those ones that are listed?
Well, I already know I've already read the Anderson Fairy Tale Ariel before, and it's sad to me, so that is definitely not one.
Which one was that?
The Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
It's really sad. So that's not one of my favorites. But I've also heard The Ugly Duckling, and The Ugly Duckling's like a nice story about this little duck who is not actually a duck, but people think he's a duck, but he's ugly looking to them. But when he grows up, he's more beautiful than them because he's actually a swan.
And he was always beautiful on the inside, right? Yeah.
Never on the outside.
Well, that sounds like a great book, and I thank you for sharing it with us, and thank you for sharing Creepy Pair of Underwear.
And on the back.
Ah! All right. Thank you very much, Julia.
You're welcome.